My mother-in-law, the woman who claimed to love me, tried to destroy my marriage. She planted fake evidence to make my husband think I was cheating. It was a calculated, cruel betrayal. My husband, Michael, was my rock. We'd been together for 10 years, and our marriage was built on trust, laughter, and an unwavering commitment to each other. We were a team. His mother, Brenda, was a different story. When Michael and I first started dating, Brenda was charming, almost overwhelmingly so. But after we got married, a subtle shift occurred. Her charm morphed into a quiet possessiveness over Michael and a barely concealed disapproval of me. She'd always wanted Michael to marry someone else, a woman from their social circle. I brushed it off as typical mother-in-law quirks, never imagining the depths of her manipulation. The subtle jabs began. Brenda would make comments like, "Michael, Sarah was talking to that man at the grocery store for quite a while, wasn't she?" Or, "Did you see how Sarah looked at the waiter? So friendly." Michael, bless his heart, would usually dismiss it with a laugh, saying, "Mom, you're imagining things." But I could see the tiny seeds of doubt, microscopic at first, being planted in his mind. I started to feel a constant, unsettling gaze on me, like I was under surveillance. Every innocent interaction felt scrutinized. Brenda's concern was a thinly veiled accusation, and it was slowly, insidiously, creating a wedge between Michael and me. We had our first real argument about it after Brenda casually mentioned seeing me flirting with a colleague at a work event Michael hadn't attended. Michael defended me, but his voice lacked its usual conviction. Then, the evidence started appearing. First, a strange, brightly colored scarf I'd never seen before, found draped over the passenger seat in my car. Brenda discovered it while helping me clean out the garage. "Oh, dear Sarah, is this yours? It's not your style at all," she chirped, her eyes wide with feigned innocence. I was bewildered.
I didn't own a scarf like that.
I dismissed it as a random forgotten item, but Michael looked at it with a strange, lingering gaze. A few weeks later, a suspicious text message popped up on Michael's phone, supposedly from a number he didn't recognize, implying a secret rendezvous with me. Brenda was the one who pointed it out, her finger hovering over the screen. "Michael, what is this? Is Sarah seeing someone?" Michael confronted me directly this time, his voice tight with suspicion. Our heated argument that night was the worst we'd ever had. My marriage, my sanctuary, felt like it was crumbling. I knew, deep down, that Brenda was behind it. She was the common denominator, the puppeteer pulling the strings. I felt a desperate need to prove my innocence, not just to Michael, but to myself. I started my own investigation. I checked our home security camera footage, which Brenda had access to. I looked for inconsistencies in her stories, scrutinizing every detail of her visits. I even cautiously reached out to Michael's cousin, who had always been wary of Brenda's manipulative tendencies. The cousin confirmed Brenda had a history of stirring up drama and even hinted at similar incidents in the past involving other family members. The pieces were starting to fit, forming a terrifying picture of calculated malice. The breakthrough came when I installed a small, discreet camera in our living room just before Brenda's next scheduled visit.
Hey, quick reminder to check and support our merch after you finish the story. Link in my comment section, and thank you.
I didn't tell Michael. I had a terrible feeling, a knot of dread in my stomach. The next day, after Brenda had left, I reviewed the footage. My hands trembled as I watched. There she was, Brenda, meticulously placing a small, unfamiliar earring under our sofa cushion, an earring I'd never seen before, but one that could easily be mistaken for belonging to another woman. My heart pounded. Then, the camera caught her typing furiously on her phone, a sly smile on her face, before deleting the message. The smoking gun. She was not only planting physical evidence, but likely sending those anonymous texts herself. I immediately called Michael, my voice shaking with a mixture of rage and vindication. "Michael, I have proof. It was your mother." I showed him the video. His face drained of color as he watched his own mother, cold and calculating, orchestrating my downfall. Disbelief turned to horror, then to a profound, gut-wrenching anger. He was devastated, not just by his mother's betrayal, but by his own fleeting doubt in me. We confronted Brenda together. She denied it vehemently at first, then screamed, "I just wanted Michael to be happy. You weren't right for him." Her twisted justification only solidified our resolve. Brenda was immediately cut off from our lives. It was painful, especially for Michael, but necessary. We started couples therapy, slowly rebuilding the trust that had been fractured. It was a long, arduous process, but we emerged stronger, our bond forged in the fires of betrayal. I learned to trust my instincts, and Michael learned to see his mother for who she truly was. Our marriage, once almost destroyed by a jealous mother-in-law, became a testament to our resilience and unwavering love. Before you leave, thank you for watching, and please comment down below if you ever faced such a calculated betrayal from someone you thought was family. And make sure you check out my merch and buy if you like.